Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a new series for me, which is called Randoms. My first ever sort of road to glory, sort of road to Division 1 style series. So we're going to be entering seasons, a bit different from me. I'm very sort of ultimate team based. But randoms, let me explain randoms to you. So randoms is all about hitting the random button to get a team that you would never use. It's a great game. It's a great way when your friends are around or something. Both hit the X button a couple of times on random and see you get makes it much more interesting than playing Barcelona versus Real Madrid and just using the top teams. Throws up a few funny games and sort of takes the pressure off you because you've got nothing to lose. You're playing with a team that maybe you're not expected to win, and often you end up doing quite well. So it's quite a good sort of game to play yourselves, and it's something I enjoy doing because, like I said, it means I get to play with players and teams that I would never have bothered, using in the past. So it's definitely something I'd highly recommend doing if you're getting a bit bored with FIFA now. It's coming to the end of FIFA 13 and just want to sort of mix it up and have a good time with that. So anyway guys, we obviously can't do the randomize button in seasons itself, so what I decided to do was head into kickoff and hit random. Now basically you get two randoms on the league, the sort of not the league, the nation, and two randoms on the club. So I hit it twice there and got international, and hit it twice on the club and ended up with Portugal, which is fantastic. So now, as you can see, I go into the seasons and I will play now with Portugal. Totally random choice. Obviously got a bit lucky. You know, the fact that you get two randoms on each of the top, the top and bottom, means you can sort of, it gives you a bit of leeway so you can get a decent-ish team. But also, it's do you stick or twist? If you get someone okay, like I had Norway, and I chose to twist, and I ended up with a better alternative, which was Portugal. But it could have gone the other way, and I could have got a really slow crap team that would have done even worse for me. So, sometimes it's best to stick. Sometimes twisting can make it a bit more interesting one way or the other. So I come up against CSKA Moscow in my first game. And the opponent, to be honest, guys, was pretty poor, as expected, in this, sort of start off of the divisions. And we take a nice early lead. The ball breaks to Verena, and it's a nice opening goal. Kicks it off, and 12 minutes in, and we're 1-0 up. So we're looking like we're going to coast this game quite easy. First 3 points in our race to Division 1. And, all going pretty swimmingly. Ball comes to Nani now, into Varela. Lovely little dink into Cristiano Ronaldo just before half-time. Maybe scripting, who knows. But the keeper makes a nice save off the crossbar from Martinho. Ball still in play, though. I managed to keep it quite nicely. Wriggle my way through to Morelos, who spanks it home. Quite a decent goal. Quite pleased with that. After missing with Ronaldo, which was a bit shocking, to be fair. But Morelos makes it 2-0 just before half-time. And a nice sort of easy, comfortable game this is turning into. Very pleased with how it's going. As you can see by the stats, 14 shots for me, 2 to him. 1 on target for him and 9 for me. And I've got 59 possession. Very, very dominant in this game. And, he's one shot, as you can see, from miles out as well, which was on target. So, not looking great for him, to be honest. And into the second half, and we start to really turn up the heat. Cristiano Ronaldo, lovely little finesse shot into the top corner to make it 3-0. And we are coasting, guys. Easy 3 points, pretty much sealed now. It's just a case of how many goals we can score. Straight from kickoff. He unfortunately loses the ball pretty quickly. And from there, a lovely bit of passing work into Ronaldo. Martinho, no pressure on the ball to him. Leaves space for Varela, who unfortunately missed. It was a pretty bad shot by myself. Should have stepped it round the goalkeeper a little bit. But from the resulting corner, Bruno Alves rises fantastically well and makes it 4-0 in our first game. So this game really is completely over. It was over from about 12 minutes, to be honest. As soon as I managed to score, this guy was never going to really create anything, never going to score a goal. But fair play to him, he stuck it out for the whole 90 minutes, and in the 90th minute, we move the ball forward with Ronaldo. He brings his goalkeeper out, a bit stupid there. Varela, open goal, and it makes it 5-0. Absolutely piss easy game. But, you know, fair play to the guy because he wasn't very good. It was clear he was going to win, and he did stay in the game. So I've got to give him props for that because he did stick around, which I don't think enough people do. So now we go into our second match and we land on international again. Denmark, Norway, and then Spain. So I'll take that. You know, clearly quite quickly realised that from the starting point of Arsenal and the Premier League, you were going to get international the first go every single time. So for my next load of videos, guys, in this season, basically what I do is hit the X a random amount of times, just so it starts on a starting point that's different every single time, so it truly is random, because obviously the randomize button in FIFA, I quickly worked out, I thought it was totally random, but it seems that your starting point will always result in international if it's the Premier League with Arsenal. So that's a bit disappointing, but you know, we go into the game against a much better opponent who does the double on me there. Really, it was near post OP and 45 minutes scripting, and I paid the price for a poor touch with PK, and Benzema spanks it home. Not the best start in my second game against a much tougher opponent with a much better team. Spain don't particularly like, so I put Navas up front for a bit more pace, and Torres sidesteps the defender lovely, spanks it into the bottom right hand corner, left hand corner even there, sorry. But yeah, absolutely drills it into the bottom corner, lovely goal, and puts us back on terms, which I was really pleased about because this guy was very, very good. I'm guessing he's only just started seasons himself, because he did not feel like the last opponent we were up against, I tell ya. But Pedro gets the ball, wins it into Alba now, and we're passing it quite nicely. Busquets into Fernando Torres, back to Iniesta, just keeping the ball into David Villa, pushed out onto the wing. Lovely little 1-2 with Villa and Iniesta, and a great finish by Villa. Makes it 2-0 quite quickly after the first goal that we scored. 2-1 even, sorry guys. So 2-1 now. 2 quick goals in quick succession. And we are now gone from losing the second game to winning it. And hopefully we can hold out, which we managed to do. As you can see, we get the 2-1 win. So 2 wins out of 2. Man of the match to David Villa there. And we just have a check on the stats. A much tighter game. Although I do think I deserve to win with 10 shots to his 6 and 8 on target to his 4. And the more possession there, as you can see, 53% possession. Pretty pleased with that. So we're 2 for 2 now. We just need 1 more win to get promoted and 2 more wins to claim the title, which I think we should definitely be able to do. But for the next games, guys, I will be hitting the random button a few more times. As obviously I realised after the second time of getting internationals that was just not random at all. So blame EA for that, as you know, they claim it's a random button, but it really isn't. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this series, guys, and hopefully we can get to Division 1 very, very quickly. Please hit like, subscribe, and peace.